Hi. So here we have to figure out the number of ways of distributing 20 identical balloons amongst 4 children such that each child gets some balloons but no child gets an odd number of balloons. So if no child gets an odd number of balloons, it means the 4 children will get even number of balloons. Each of them will get even number of balloons and every child has to get at least some balloons. So the minimum number of balloons, since each of them gets an even number of balloons, so the minimum number of balloons that each of them will get is 2. So each of them will get at least 2 balloons because it has to be an even number, right? So now if all of them have to have some balloons and each of them has to get an even number of balloons, so let's do one thing. Let's distribute 2 balloons to each of them because it is the least requirement that is there. So out of 20 balloons, if you are going to give 2 balloons to each of these 4 children, that means you would have distributed 8 balloons already. And since the balloons are identical, it does not matter a child gets which 2 balloons, right? So effectively now we have to, out of 20, we have already given 8 balloons. So we are remaining, or we have 12 balloons remaining with us. Now these 12 balloons can be distributed to these 4 children, but each of them has to have an even number of balloons. So let's say they have 2A, 2B, 2C and 2D balloons. Apart from the 2 balloons that each of them have already got, they get additional 2A, 2B, 2C and 2D balloons where D has to be a whole number. Sorry, not just D, A, B, C, D have to be a whole number, right? They can be 0, 1, 2, 3, anything. So sum of all these balloons should be equal to 12. Okay? Fine. So we have 2A plus 2B plus 2C plus 2D should be equal to 12. This is what we have now. Okay. So simplifying this equation, we have A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 6. Now this effectively boils down to distributing 6 identical objects among 4 different groups. All the 4 children are different, right? So distributing 6 identical objects amongst 4 different groups. Now we know there is a formula for this. The formula for this is if you have to distribute n identical objects amongst r different groups, then the formula is n plus r minus 1 c r minus 1. The number of ways of doing this is n plus r minus 1 c r minus 1. So here n is the number of objects, which is 6, r, which is the number of groups, is 4. So number of ways of distributing balloons will be 6 plus 4 minus 1 c 4 minus 1. So 6 plus 4 minus 1 is 9, 4 minus 1 is 3. 9C3 is effectively 9 into 8 into 7 divided by 3 factorial, which is 6. So 9 goes by 3 times, this goes by 3 2 times, 8 goes by 2 4 times. So we have 3 into 4 is 12, 12 into 7 is 84. So the number of ways of distributing these balloons is 84. So the answer to this question is 84. Thank you.